YouTube, what's the deal? You already know who it is. There we go. So, yesterday I go to MEPS again. And it was the same result. Hold on, let me turn this shit down. So, it was the same results again. Like, the first time I was at MEPS, I didn't get a job. I sat there all day, and they told me, like, we're going to put you on the QNJ list. So, my recruiter contacts me, I think it was last week. Yeah, it was last week, like on Wednesday or something like that. And he's like, yo, it's your time, man. You going up next week to pick your job and all that. So I'm like, bet. Hold on, let me make sure y'all can see me. That's better. So he's like, yeah, you're going to go pick your job and all that. So I'm happy as fuck. But I still didn't tell anybody. Like, I think I told my brother and maybe like 2 other people, just in case, like, anything went wrong or whatever. So we go to the hotel, met a few cool people. One guy kept calling him Johnny Football. He looked just like Johnny Manziel, and he was cool as hell. Yeah, I'm not going to get into too much detail about the hotel and all that. So we get there at 5:45 or something like that. MEPS the next day opens up at 6. We went in for the briefing and all that. Went to the liaison's office, got our name tags. We go upstairs for like another briefing. And then I do my inspect. First of all, we couldn't get to the inspect at first because our fingerprints weren't scanned. Like, they weren't picking up on the scanner. So we sat there for like a half an hour until they figured that out. Went and did the inspect. Basically, what inspect was, you still get your height and weight done, and then you go see the doctor, and she's just like, turn around, do a full 360, like with your arms up in the air, and she'll ask you, like, has anything changed? Has anything changed since the last time you've been up here to MEPS? And your answer should be no. If yes, then let them know. But and other than that, you get dressed and then you sit in the waiting area again. What else happened? So I guess they run what happened in the system, and then they give you a paper and they tell you to go downstairs to your liaison's office. Go back down there, give them the paperwork. They tell me to sit down. So it's about 8 of us out there, and they're calling us in one by one. But only 3 of us got to select a job that day. We sat in that lobby from 8 o'clock in the morning till 3:30, and they told us it was the cutoff. Like, the cutoff to select your job is 3:30. So we sat there all day just talking about, oh yeah, when we get in, we're going to do this, or I'm going to select this job, or I think my A school going to be here. We really believe, like, we were hyped, like, yo, we about to get a fucking job, we about to be in the Navy. It was all these dudes from Philly. Actually, one of my viewers was there. Shout out to Andre, Laidback Drizzy on Instagram. Go follow him and all that. My fault, yo. He was there, so, him and I, we were talking all day and all that. Everybody was laughing and joking. It was a pretty good day until, like, they told us, like, yo, y'all gonna have to come back tomorrow. And then tomorrow turned into, sorry, we're gonna have to put you on the QNJ list. And I was like, yo, I was just on QNJ for 5 fucking months. They told me anywhere from 3 days to a week, and it turned into 5 months. So I'm probably gonna be QNJ for another 5 fucking months, yo. So, damn, what happened to the music? Yeah, so I wasn't too happy about that at all. I'm still not too happy about that right now. I'm still gonna get up and run and continue to train, do everything I gotta do until I get that call, because you gotta be ready no matter what. I was pissed off on the ride home. I was fucking steaming, and I was like being sarcastic and being a dickhead to the recruiter, who I am going to call later on and apologize to her. But she was just so nice. Like, you couldn't be mad around her. Like, she had these like subtle, relaxed eyes that just showed, like, they just oozed happiness. She's like, oh, don't worry. That's how her face looked. Oh, don't worry, everything will work out. And she had like a monotone voice. She didn't raise it, it didn't go lower, it didn't go higher. It was just like everything is so relaxed and subtle. Like, she was like a Zen master or something. It was like, don't worry, it'll be all worth it in the long run. You just have to keep at it. Your recruiter will call you, all this other, like, all this positive energy, and I'm like, you know, being a dickhead in the car and shit, so I felt bad, but, it's all good. I think my time will come sooner than later. It's just, I've been QNJ for 5 fucking months, yo. I don't know anybody in history who's been QNJ for 5, going on half of a year. Are you serious? Like, man, I was upset, so, and, you know, it is what it is. And Andre actually said, like, well, remember what you said in your video about the lady who told you how she was on drugs and all that. Like, you can't stop now and never give up. And that's absolutely right. So, yeah, it sucks. Neither one of us got a job that day, yesterday, but it is what it is. I just wanted to give y'all a quick update on what's going on, man. I'm not giving up. I'm going to join the Navy soon. A few of my viewers are joining today. Shout out to Ashley, aka Pippi Love, on Instagram. She's going up today to select her job, so I wish you the best of luck. And shout out to everybody who's been holding me down, you know, rocking out with me, watching these shitty ass videos, subscribing, all that, man. I see y'all. But yeah, let me get out here. I'm about to go for a run. Even though it's raining, I just need to clear my mind. So you already know, Spilly all day, man.